Hello, welcome and welcome back. This is Jacob, and today we are going to be continuing the module short story narrations for the various operators in Arknights. And today we are going to be featuring the module short story for operator Eunectes. And as I like to do here, first at the beginning, quick little overview of what the character is about, and then we move into the short story itself. Well, first off, she's a tank with high HP, very high attack, and pretty good defense. No resistances, definitely very high cost to deploy, but only one block. Now, why is there only one block on a tank? Because she is a duelist tank. Duelist tanks are pretty much the same or rather similar thing to what Dreadnought characters in the Guard branch are, except that they are tankier when it comes to that. Dreadnoughts, on the other hand, are very high health, but very low defense. But with her passives, she does have a very interesting passive right off the get-go, which is a very high attack buff of 115% if her health is above 50%. When she is below 50%, she gains 20% Sanctuary, which is essentially physical and arts damage reduction by 20%. And furthermore, if she is blocking enemies, her SP recovery, is increased by 0.2 per second when blocking. But that's the actual problem with this character, I would say, which is her SP only recovers when she is blocking enemies, and she can only block one enemy at a time. Yes, she can do amazing damage, but that was kind of my personal biggest disappointment in the past, that her skills, outside of her passive ability, which is essentially just a buff for attack and defense, which is fine, the other two skills do require quite a lot of energy or rather SP to be used. But yeah, if she only recovers when she is actually tanking an enemy, yeah, that is kind of... yeah. But overall, her second ability, which is a manual, same as the third ability, second ability does make her attack a bit slower, does increase her attack by 130%. Remember that there is the passive of 115% increase that is obviously always applied unless she is below 50. And with this second ability being active, she stuns, and I love that it says all blocked targets, stuns blocked targets for the duration of the skill, which is very nice. So as long as the skill is running, those targets are stunned, unless they are stun immune, considering this is a debuff. Her third skill is kind of insane, increasing her attack by 170, remember this is on rank 7 only, defense by 120%, block, and this is where actually it comes in very nice. Block increases by +2, so meaning she goes to 3 block, and she restores her own HP by 3% every second. The only negative about this skill is that it stuns her for 5 seconds after the duration. But yeah, coming back again to the whole thing, she only recovers SP when she is tanking. She can shred through a single enemy, but yeah. But in comes the module to the rescue, I guess. Her module, on top of just giving her attack and extra defense, bringing her over 700, and almost to, on level 60 at least, almost to a flat 1.1k, gives her now a SP recovery, albeit slow, except when blocking enemies. So even when she's not blocking enemies, she will now recover SP very slowly. But let's go into the story. So, Zumama's toolbox. As you can see on screen, it is pretty much her old toolbox. What can I say about that? But yeah, let's go into the story, shall we? So, basic information. Evaluation number RDL-EDSG-03. Operator codename Eunectes. Full name Zumama. Time registered half a year. Participant in number 1. Design, development, component production and assembly of colossal scale machine Raging Ironhide. Just as a side note to remind you all, Raging Ironhide is the new name of the giant mech she built and that she keeps, as time goes on, improving upon. But continuing the story, number 2. Testing, restoration and upgrades of all new energy emission devices in the training ground. Number 3. Improved designs for remote-controlled drone swarm weapon mounting plants. Number 4. Servicing of Rhode Island landship automated navigation systems. Number 5. Self-researched planning for some machine hyper-remodeling. Audited and launched with the engineering department. And going through all other numbers, all the way to number 12. Daily maintenance painting and emotional communication with and guidance of Intelligent Operation Platform, Lancet 2. Note: applied for by operator herself and not conducted under official engineering department authority. Engineering department does not interfere excessively in light of Lancet 2's behavioral non-rejection of Eunectes. You could say, Lancet loves his mama. Continuing, overall evaluation. Operator Eunectes has participated in multiple projects and displayed impressive performance in all aspects since joining the engineering department, and now tentatively possesses the capacity to research, develop, and work independently. Supplement from Officer in Charge, directly dictated. Geez, do we have to make these evaluations so formal every time? Could be doing work here. If someone's my disciple, they're worth educating. She learned how to test microcapacitor unit performance and then straight away she managed to fumble a whole breadboard together. She's gifted. Really resembles me there. And she's hardworking. Read through every single engineering book and the landship has over the past half year, and she finds people to discuss with everywhere. They don't put half of the true might of technology to print though. She's got a lot more to learn. As for why she's so eager, well, don't ask me. Probably hasn't scooped her jaw up from the floor since she landed on Rhode Island. She's had two sorta major awakenings in her life, right? First was seeing a nomadic city pass by with her own eyes when she was a kid. Second was seeing a talking Lancet 2 in Akahuala. I can see the hopes in her, for machines, for herself. There's a possibility in there, in the not distant future. I bet she'll be able to build machines with her own two hands that surprise even herself. Maybe her creations will lead Terra in technological innovation. I might just hand my chief engineering position to her when the time comes. It's not out of question. That last one was a joke, don't write it down. Date, December 13th, approver, closure. So, high praises from our dear vampire engineer Closure about everything she does and how she has improved since she came to Rhode Island. As of writing this whole thing, apparently it has been half a year, and in half a year, well, from this little segment right here, you can see in how many areas she has poked her nose in and went through a lot of shit. Apparently learning very quick and improving on everything she's doing, and is quite a natural talent, it seems, at anything regarding machines, which is very nice. Wonder if she's gonna pop up in some kind of story in the future when in regards to technology matters and shit. And I do love the fact that, as a reminder, her initial pull to come to Rhode Island was meeting Lancet 2. She pretty much followed the little robot all the way back to Rhode Island, and has apparently enjoyed her time ever since joining the landship. But yeah, this will be it for this little side story. I hope you have enjoyed it. Apologies for the fumbling of a couple of words there during that one. And yeah, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.